ASTATechCenter presents Primavera P6 lesson. Please like the video, subscribe it and don't forget to press the bell icon. Primavera P6 Professional. Lesson 11, Exporting and Importing Files. In this lesson, we will cover topics such as exporting and importing P6XER files, exporting P6XER files, importing Microsoft MPP file to P6XER file format, exporting P6XER file to Spreadsheet XLS file format, importing Spreadsheet XLS file to P6XER file format, exporting P6 project data in XER format. Primavera P6 provides ways to transfer PM and MM project data in XER format to other systems. Exporting projects in XER format. Select project to export. Open the projects that you want to export in the Project Management module. Choose File, Export. Choose Primavera PM or MM, XER, then click Next. In Export Type dialog box, select either of the options, Project, Resource or Role only, depending on what exactly to be transferred. Exporting P6 project data in XER format. Indicate file name and location. Type a name for the XER field, if needed, and specify a different location. To store the file, click the Browse button. If the folder is not specified, then P6 file is stored in the My Documents folder of the current user. Click Finish to export the project to a single file with an XER extension. On completion of transfer, the export was successful, message is shown. Importing P6 project data in XER format. Primavera P6 provides ways to import PM or MM project data in XER format from other systems. Importing projects in XER format. Select project to import. Open the projects that you want to import in the Project Management module. Choose File, Import. Choose Primavera, PM or MM, XER, then click Next. In Import Type dialog box, select either of the options, Project, Resource or Role only, depending on what exactly to be transferred. Importing P6 project data in XER format. Indicate file name and location. Type a name in the XER field, if needed, and click the Browse button. Then click Next. Various import actions are available such as add into existing project, create a new project, ignore this project, replace existing project, and update existing project. Select one of these import actions, as per the suitability. If it is required to create a new project, select the option, Creating a New Project, under Import Action. There must be an EPS ready exist. Select the EPS node, under Import to Heading. Then click Next. Importing P6 project data in XER format. Under Update Project Option dialog box, data configuration can be changed by clicking the Modify button or else keep all data same and then click Next. Import Finish dialog box will appear. Click Next to complete the import process. Now the new project will appear under the EPS selected. Exporting P6XER file to Microsoft Project MPP file format. Primavera P6 provides ways to export XER file to Microsoft Project, PM or MM format. Select Export from File menu, and click Next. Select Microsoft Project from the List in Export Format dialog box, and then click Next. Choose Project from Export Type dialog box, and then click Next. Choose File, say in our case of School Project dsbb.xer, and export is done in the destination, by browsing in Project to Export dialog box. Then click Next. Exporting P6 XER file to Microsoft Project MPP format. In order to convert the Microsoft MPP format file to a template, click Add button, and then provide a name, to the template, change the currency, and other information of data, in respective tabs of Modify Template dialog box. Then click OK. Check the information of P6 data in Export Information dialog box, and click Finish. Export progress is seen in Progress window. Thus a AnangaDas project file, say, dsbb1.mpp is created, in the destination selected. The file can be opened in MS Project Software. Importing Microsoft Project MPP file to P6 EXR format. In order to import Microsoft Project MPP file, say, Project 1, to P6 Primavera EXR format, select Import from File menu. Select Microsoft Project from the list in Import Format dialog box, and then click Next. In the Import Type dialog box, select Project and then click Next. In File to Import dialog box, click Select Browse and get the Microsoft Project Project 1 file, and click Open, and then under Import to Columns, click, and select the P6 EPS node, say School Project, where converted file will remain. Then click Next. Importing Microsoft Project MPP file to P6 EXR format. In Import Template dialog box, click Add button to create a template of P6 EXR file. Modify Template window will appear. There are several tabs to change the transfer data. Then click OK. In the Import Confirmation dialog box, check the data, and click Finish. File transfer process will start, and can be viewed in Progress window. A P6 file Project 1 EXR file is thus created, under EPS node, School. Exporting P6 XER file to Spreadsheet XLS format. Primavera P6 provides ways to export XER file to Spreadsheet XLS format. Select Export from File menu, and click Next. Select Spreadsheet from the list in Export Format dialog box, and then click Next. Choose Activities, Activity Relationships, Expenses, Resources and Resource Assignments, from Export Type dialog box, and click Next. Choose the file, say in our case of School Project dsbb.xer, and keep the export destination as Documents, which is by default in Project to Export dialog box. Then click Next. Exporting P6 XER file to Spreadsheet XLS format. In Template dialog box, click Add button to create a template for Spreadsheet. Modify Template window will appear. There, the columns for Spreadsheet can be selected. Then click OK. The Summary dialog box that appear, check TBE data, and click Finish. Export was successful dialog will appear. A P6 file Project 1.exr is thus converted into a Spreadsheet SLX format that is Gov2 XLS. Importing Spreadsheet SLX file to P6 XER file format. Primavera P6 provides ways to import Spreadsheet XLS file to P6 XER format. Select Import from File menu. Select Spreadsheet from List of Import Format dialog box. Browse and select the spreadsheet file from the location, and select Excel file dialog box. In our case, file is Office Building. Select Activities, Activity Relationships, Expenses, Resources and Import Type dialog box, and click Next. Browse and select the spreadsheet file Office Building from its location and click Open and then click Next. Importing Spreadsheet SLX file to P6 XER file format. In the Excel Import Project option dialog box, select to open, and browse to locate P6 project file, to update say, SB7 and click Select. Remember that the P6 project file to be kept open. Next, Excel Import Summary dialog box appears. Click Finish to complete the import process. The import was successful dialog appears. Now update file version of sb7.xer file is present in P6 file list. The layout of file is named as Office Building. Primavera P6 Software Demonstration. Lesson 11 Topics. Exporting District School Project, PURI, DSBP in EXER format. Having the PURI school select Export from File menu and select Export Radio button to export DSBP project management file in EXER format to another destination. Then click Next. Select Project Only and click Next. Check the file name in Project to Export dialog box and click Next. Browse and select the destination and let file name be the same. And click Finish. This is how a PM file is exported and seen in the destination. In order to export DSBP to PM file in Excel spreadsheet format, select Export from File menu and activate Spreadsheet, XLS format, and click Next. Select all items from Export Type dialog box and click Next. Select the file to export in Project to Export dialog box. Then click Next and Next. Then browse the location and file name and select XLS file dialog box. Summary of file getting exported is seen here. Click Finish to complete the export. Spreadsheet file can be opened in Excel. In order to import a PM file in EXER format from a different location, you must have a EPS node in your P6 file configuration. Then select Import from the drop-down list of File menu. Select PM file in EXER format option in Import dialog box and then click Next. Select Project Only in File Type dialog box and then click Next. Browse and select sapigen.exe you like to import in File Name dialog box. Here you have selected Sapigen EXER file to import. Click and browse the EPS location that is school project in your project file location by clicking in Import to Area and Import Project option dialog box and then click Next and Next. Click Finish in Finish dialog box. Next open the Sapigen EXER file available under School Project EPS. Closely observe the steps so that you get familiar with the sequence of operations. Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video, subscribe it and don't forget to press the bell icon.